Okay, let's let's start. First, let's begin with marking the register. May I know who is in? Alvin, is Alvin in? Nelly, is Nelly in?
Present, sir.
Is Kurgat in?
Present, sir.
Brian?
I'm present, sir.
Okay, and Alvin. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in my screen, you can see we are going to learn on procurement methods. And as you know, procurement is the entire process that involves identifying the need for goods, all the process up to the final where you acquire the goods or service. So procurement is an essential function that involves acquiring goods and service from external sources. And what we are going to discuss majorly is on the procurement methods. And the major procurement methods, as you can see, we have one, open tendering, restricted tendering, request for proposal, two-stage tendering, and maybe we will discuss much on each. And we are going to begin with the first, that is open tendering. Before I explain my understanding,
Mwalimu umepotea.
Hello, sir. Are you there?
hello. So if you are there, may I say open tendering is where potential suppliers submit bids for a specific project or requirement in response to a published advertisement inviting them. This process is open to all interested parties and ensure all suppliers have an equal opportunity to bid for the contract. So as the word suggests, open, it is open. Everybody can bid and they are subjected to fair trial, and the best competitor will win the tender, and the other processes will come along. Another method is restricted tendering. And restricted tendering, unlike open tendering, this method is widely used in organization. It is a process where the organization identifies and invites only a limited number of bids. This method is usually applied when the organization has a predetermined list of suppliers with the required skills, experience, and qualification to deliver the projects successfully. The main benefit of this method is that it saves time and resources, as the organization only has to evaluate a limited number of bidders or bids. The third one is a request for proposal. A request for proposal is a procurement method in which the buyer requests proposals from potential suppliers. Businesses often use this method for complex or specialized goods and service. In the request for proposal method, the buyer outlines the specification and requirements of the project or service and invites suppliers to submit proposals outlining how they can meet those requirements. The buyer then evaluates the proposals and selects the most suitable supplier based on various criteria such as cost, quality, and experience. Then the next is two-stage tendering. In two-stage tendering, this is a procurement method which often is used for complex projects requiring suppliers' input during the planning. In this process, the procurement team first invites suppliers to submit a high-level technical proposal outlining their proposed approach to the project. Based on this proposal, the procurement team shortlists several suppliers to participate in the second stage of the tendering process. The fifth one is a request for quotation. Businesses commonly use the procurement method of request for quotation, that is RFQ, to purchase goods, service, or products. These methods involve inviting potential suppliers to submit a quote for the required goods or services. Business can use the RFQ as a straightforward procurement method when they have a well-defined scope of work and can describe the required goods or service in detail. The request for process begins with the buyer requesting quotation from potential suppliers. The RFQ typically includes the specification of the required goods or service, the delivery requirement, and other relevant information. Then finally is the single source. In the single source procurement method, the organization awards a contract to a specific supplier without going through competitive bidding process. So class, I hope you've heard about the major methods of procurement. May I hear about your contribution? Which method will you prefer to use, assuming you are a business person? Or may I hear your understanding on these methods? Anybody with a contribution?
Can I try?
Yes, Lily?
Me, I can opt to open tendering because it will give me various sources of various suppliers to give to bid for the bids, and therefore I will get the quality products.
Okay, that is good. Any other contribution?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I can try.
Yes.
But to me, I will prefer restricted because it is less time consuming and it is not much costly. Hello, did you get me?
Yes, we can hear you now. You can repeat.
Okay. With me, I would prefer restricted tendering. This is because it is less costly and less time consuming.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So class, because of time, may we postpone our lesson? May we say we will meet in the next lesson? So thank you everyone for being in this class. Welcome again.
Bye.
Bye.